Well, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Impersonating a celebrity on SNL is already a dangerous game, but doing it with the real celebrity sitting just feet away is an entirely different challenge. Suddenly, every voice crack, facial expression, and signature mannerism is being copied right in front of the person who made it famous, turning a simple impression into an unforgettable face-off.
And I'm completely crazy, and I've done a bunch of interviews lately and all of that, and I'm Charlie Sheen, yo!
And sometimes the impersonator doesn't just match the original, they completely steal the spotlight and leave the celebrity watching their own personality being turned into comedy gold. So are you ready? These are some of the most legendary celebrity impersonation showdowns ever seen on SNL.
Thank you.
Do you want the earrings back?
Oh, okay.
Do I really laugh like that?
Oh,
yeah.
10. Alec Baldwin becomes Tony Bennett. Very few performers would willingly walk onto a stage and completely transform themselves into a musical legend while that very legend is sitting nearby watching every second. But Alec Baldwin has never exactly been known for doing things the ordinary way.
That one is two halves of a hoot. Isn't it crazy? We look alike, sound alike, even dress alike. I usually get my suits at Brioni. How about you, Anthony?
Men's Warehouse.
9. Jay Pharoah's Kevin Hart doppelganger. Pharoah never needed an official SNL sketch to prove how accurately he could imitate Kevin Hart, because standing next to the real comedian was already enough to create the joke. For a moment, Pharoah's uncanny resemblance made it look as if Kevin Hart had somehow discovered a long-lost son who had inherited every one of his mannerisms.
Yeah, here's the thing, Mom. Let me explain. First of all, this is not my dad. It's a waste of my damn time. That's what it is.
8. Dana Carvey becomes George H.W. Bush. Although George H.W. Bush passed away years ago, his distinctive voice delivery and unmistakable hand gestures remain one of the most recognizable presidential impressions in American television history.
I don't know. Do you want to come on up, or? I must say,
And when Dana Carvey brought that impression to life right in front of the actual President Bush, the audience got to witness the surreal moment when a famous parody suddenly came face to face with its real-life inspiration.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. President. I think it's a fair impression.
Don't see it.
You don't?
It's totally exaggerated. It's not me, those crazy hand gestures, the pointing thing, I don't...
7. Jim Carrey's ultimate character reunion. There's a razor-thin line between genius and insanity, and Jim Carrey has spent much of his career walking directly along it. But during this bizarre reunion, the larger-than-life characters that helped turn Carrey into a comedy icon suddenly came back to confront the very man who created them.
Hey, Jim! I like it a lot. Lahu Zahar. Alrighty then.
6. Eddie Murphy channels Tracy Morgan. During Black Jeopardy, Eddie Murphy didn't simply copy Tracy Morgan's voice or mannerisms, he somehow turned the impression into a second Tracy Morgan appearing right beside the original.
You know what? I think we might be related. I don't see it.
And just when Tracy thought he had seen everything, Eddie dropped an unexpected improvised line that completely shattered his composure and sent him into genuine laughter.
It's a sketch comedy show. It's been on for a long time. What is Showtime at the Apollo? Featuring Sandman Sims. Hosted by Steve Harvey.
5. Jimmy Fallon's hilarious. Mick Jagger. Takeover. Think, Mick Jagger. The swinging hips, the strange footwork, and that endlessly pointing finger that seems to be warning the universe about some secret only he understands.
Pointing my fingers, and I'm pointing my fingers, pointing at you. That's right. That's a little style. Little style? Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon took every one of those tiny movements and pushed them so far that the impression became less like a tribute and more like a full-blown comedy takeover. He didn't simply imitate Jagger, he amplified every twitch and gesture until the real Mick Jagger could do nothing but throw up his hands and surrender to the parody.
All right, don't yell at me, man. I'm not yelling at you, man. I'm not yelling at yourself. You're yelling at yourself. Stop it. Now look.
Number 4. When Jimmy Fallon became the joke. Jimmy Fallon built a reputation for making celebrities laugh by teasing them, imitating them, and turning their quirks into comedy gold. But what happens when the joke suddenly swings back in his direction? For once, Fallon wasn't the one controlling the punchline, and watching him become the target made the entire encounter even more satisfying.
So great. So great. So great. Celebrities playing games. Nothing better. So fun. Am I right with that? So many great answers. So many. They're so great. So great, my man. But Steve.
Three. Bill Hader's Christopher Walken takes over. Christopher Walken has one of those instantly recognizable voices that can be identified after only a few words. So SNL decided to take the obvious next step, create an entire family of people who somehow all sounded exactly like him.
Everything in moderation. You're driving?
Driving? No, I'm walking.
Each performer brought a stranger version of Walken to the sketch, but Bill Hader pushed the bizarre energy so far that the entire scene quickly spiraled into something completely unforgettable.
Big hug. Big hug.
Wow. Wow. When's the last time I saw you, Stanley?
My brother John's wedding 15 years ago.
2. Jim Breuer takes on Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci may be fairly relaxed in real life, but his explosive gangster characters left such a strong impression on Jim Breuer that Breuer seemed almost incapable of separating the actor from the intimidating persona he played.
He's handsome and skinny, and I'm the crazy little guinea. I'll show you crazy. I'll show you crazy. Let's see if Joe DiMaggio, Rudy, can extend his hitting streak, huh? Come here, you dirty. Oh, you gotta call your boys. Get away from me. Get away from me.
But when Pesci finally had the chance to turn the tables, the studio discovered a simple truth: impersonating a legend is easy until that legend is standing right in front of you.
See, first thing you have to do is you take the bat, you hit him in the knees. Oh! Then you hit him in the head. You understand what I'm talking about?
1. Tina Fey's uncanny Sarah Palin impression. Have you ever watched an impersonation so convincing that for a moment you genuinely forgot you weren't looking at the real person? That was the reaction. Tina Fey's Sarah Palin impression triggered in 2008 when her portrayal became one of SNL's biggest cultural sensations.
And John McCain is angry too. And you can tell he's angry by the way he sighs and grits his teeth, and he's always going like, grrr!
But the magic wasn't just in the hair, glasses, or wardrobe. It was in Fey's ability to capture Palin's unmistakable voice, blending its friendly Midwestern sound with that distinctive Alaskan rhythm until the impression became almost impossible to ignore.
To answer your question, you know, I don't worry about the polls. Polls are just a fancy way of systematically predicting what's going to happen. The only poll I care about is the North Pole, and that is melting. It's not great. What? The real one? Bye.
Bonus: Andy Samberg creates a second Nicolas Cage. Apparently one Nicolas Cage was simply not enough for SNL, so the show put the real Cage next to Andy Samberg's completely unhinged version of him. With every exaggerated expression and bizarre mannerism happening inches away from the original, there was only one question left. How could Nicolas Cage possibly react to watching someone turn his personality into pure caricature?
Yes, for example, this Nick is calm and stealthy, like a ninja warrior.
Whereas this Nick is an exaggerated, screaming psychopath who really just doesn't exist.
That's high praise.
Sometimes the difference between a flawless celebrity impression and complete comedic chaos comes down to nothing more than a raised eyebrow, a perfectly timed pause, or one line nobody planned in advance. Of all these celebrity impersonations, which moment surprised you the most when the real celebrity suddenly appeared? And do you know another impression that deserves a spot on this list? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable comedy moments.